and I'm sure some of them are rushing to. Well, that nightmare of the false start is now over for Thorpe, and he and Hackett can set about carving up this field and making it a 1-2 for Australia in the 400 free, as America did in the earlier 400 IM.
Well, we've got 2 Australians and 2 Americans, and Drew, we talked about Hackett this morning, how he's been so far in the shadow of Ian Thorpe, and yet himself a great swimmer, one of the huge names of world swimming. Not really got the credit he deserves outside of the poolside, because of course he's a hero to everyone around the pool deck. And I can see across, we've got absolute capacity now. The crowds have poured in to watch this man, Ian Thorpe, who was, as you say, Drew, playing with them this morning. I think it'll be Thorpe and Hackett all the way through this race.
Going with them in lane 2, Cleet Keller, but it's early days. Thorpe through in 54.33, but Hackett took the turnover, 54.12 feet on the wall.
Interestingly, a second outside Thorpe's world record pace. I know it's a huge world record at 3:40.08, but sometimes he likes to play around with the pacing of the event. Sometimes he goes out quickly, sometimes he churns through the middle of the race, sometimes he comes back stronger than ever. So we'll see exactly what explosions we've got in store from Ian Thorpe as the race develops.
Well, moving up on his right, Miigueeee Rossolino, who's desperate for a medal here at these Olympics of any kind, and he's looking very strong, but it's taken a lot out of him to come back on Keller, Hackett and Thorpe, as Thorpe now leads at the halfway mark. Watch the split, 1:51.04. Still a couple of seconds off world record pace. So are we going to see a negative split world record? A lot of people reckon that Thorpe's not in the condition he was 4 years ago. A lot of his charity work, his media management, interfering with the total training program. But he is still an absolute star and one of the greatest freestylers we'll ever see.
Well, I wonder, Drew, if he's saving himself. He's just going to do enough to win this 400 freestyle. Well, we can see him just pulling away now. He's going to take this at a canter in the final 100 meters. I just wonder, though, whether he's taking it easy for the first 300 meters, which he has done in preparation for the relays that are coming. The 200 meters event, which is coming up. A great showdown with Van den Hoogenband and Michael Phelps, but 1.6 off his own world record. Ian Thorpe, but comfortably in the lead now, half a body length in front of Grant Hackett, with Cleet Keller, the American, just hanging on for third in a battle with Miigueeee Rossolino.
Well, I don't think Keller's just hanging on, James. I think Keller's powering up this penultimate lap. Hackett also on the shoulder of Thorpe, so Thorpe's going to have to find that special leg kick and the drive in the last 40 meters of this 400 freestyle.
Goodness me, this will be a shock if Hackett comes through and beats Ian Thorpe in his favourite 400 metre race, not been beaten in 7 years. Thorpe and Hackett going neck and neck. We would expect to see Thorpe a body length in front of Hackett at this stage, but it's not to be. This could be the biggest upset going, but Ian Thorpe is just going to hang on in the final 10 metres. Just a few strokes now, but Hackett is coming back on Thorpe. Thorpe hangs on, Drew.
Just by a fingertip. Great swim from Grant Hackett. 3:43.1, 3:43.3. At the end of 400 meters, Thorpe hangs his head into the water. It's a mental anguish.